Hello all! Today marks the birthday of ChatGPT. To celebrate this, I'm developing a new Unity package designed as a wrapper for the API. So far, it supports ChatGPT with function calling, Whisper API, the latest text-to-speech API, and DALL-E. So let's get started. First, head to GitHub and search for copy the link, go to Unity after creating a new project, of course, head to Packages, Package Manager, press on Add Package from Get URL, and paste the URL. Press Add, and the package should be installed. To get started, head down to the OpenAI API wrapper under the packages and go to the prefabs and drag and drop the OpenAI prefab. This prefab contains an OpenAI manager, manages the key for the different services. It also has a built-in microphone for the voice services. Our focus now is on ChatGPT in this video. So to start using it, create script, name it ChatGPT demo. To access a ChatGPT, we type in OpenAI OpenAI manager dot instance dot ChatGPT, and then we send the request. We pass in the request a string. Let's make it dynamic. Public string prompt and we can have on response string or text. I'll give it a body and a parameter res print res. So this takes an arrow function. An arrow function is basically a function that has no name and passed in as a parameter. It has a variable because I defined this variable here as a text, and here is the body. If I am using only one line of code, I can type it without semicolon. If I'm using it with multi-line, I need to put semicolon. Okay, I don't want to send a request on the every update, so I will send the request only when I press space. So if input dot get key down key code dot space. So whenever I press space, it sends a request to the ChatGPT with this prompt that I can access from the inspector. Okay, to view the script, I should add an empty game object. I'll name it ChatGPT demo. Alright. Hello, ChatGPT. Now I'll run the game. I'll go to the console. I'll press space. It's sending a request. It said, hello, how can I assist you today? Okay, now it said nice to meet you, Rabia. How can I assist you today? Now let's try asking it what was my name. Space. Okay, so as you see, ChatGPT now doesn't have access to the history or is not aware to the context of the messages before. To fix that, we can add, rather than send request, we can type in add messages to conversation. This takes in a prompt as before, but also takes a conversation object. So I'll create a new conversation. Conversation. I'll name it history. In the start method, I will make this a new conversation, and now I'll pass it down. And here the message. And now on response. Okay, here it's called response. I should be more consistent in the naming. Okay, on response, I want to print the response. Okay, I'll tell it my name is Rabi, space. I'll ask it what was my name. Try again. Okay, as you see, now it has access to the history or the context of this conversation, simply by just adding a conversation and passing it and using add message to conversation instead of send request. So that's it for this video. See you in the next videos.